Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with another knife video for you. Today we have an unboxing of the Spartan Blades Harsey. I'm not going to hold you in suspense, and it says so in the title. You already know what it is. But yeah, I did reach out to Spartan on Tuesday. This is Friday. I already have it. Thanks so much to them for getting out to me so fast. It's kind of cool. Like what they have listed on the site as available is just kind of what they have assembled. But if you give them a ring, and they have the parts in stock. This one was not in stock. The configuration I wanted, they didn't have in stock. I said, how long is it going to take? And he said, oh, ship it out tomorrow. Like, as long as they have the parts, they'll put it together. That's what happened with this one. Really nice conversation with Curtis. Really, really good dude. And just very excited to, he's one of the co-founders. Just very excited to get my hands on this. You guys been bugging me. You said, hey, you're a huge Hinderer fan. You're going to love this. They are not inexpensive. All 100% USA made, and by all accounts, very, very well built. But they start at $460. This one would be a little north of that. I'm not sure exactly what. I think if I'm figuring it out right, about like $475. But for like $525, you get ones with really amazing. They do a really good job with engraving and milling and stuff, and they have some that look really, really cool. This one's fairly plain, but not super plain. So let's get to it. I'm very eager to see this. I'm very excited about this. This is kind of a thing that I didn't decide to get until Tuesday, and then I've just been in huge anticipation. So let's open this box up. Ooh, sticker. Stickers are what make the knife industry go around. I don't know if you know that, but that's what we're fueled on is stickers. That'll go somewhere. Ooh, a note. I'm going to pull this off station because sometimes, or off station, off camera, because sometimes people put personal info. Yes, this has his cell phone number and stuff on it, so I'm not going to read that. Yeah, very nice little note. Just kind of talks about what we talked about that day. We had a very wide-ranging conversation. I'm not going to show it because it's got his cell phone number and stuff on it. But yeah, really great guy. I think we talked for like 45 minutes. So here we go. There she is. Some nice foam up here for all you people who get really annoyed by that texture of the foam. Ooh, lanyard. Didn't know it was going to come with that. That's kind of cool. I'm not a lanyard guy, but as lanyards go, that's pretty awesome. Couple little patches. I will use those. I now have a 511 backpack that is in need of patches. If anyone wants to send me patches, by the way, feel free to. But let's get to the knife. It does say what knives with intent. I would kind of like that little catchphrase there. It's pretty cool. Sorry, probably not going to use the lanyard, but it is nice to have it there. So close. So as you can see, I got the Stonewash blade with just a DLC handle. No engraving on it or anything. But still, I love the color of this. It's like not quite black. It's just like a really, really dark gray. You have the usual Spartan arrow. Spartan logo on the filler tab. William Harsey's signature. Legendary, legendary, legendary designer. And it's really cool that they worked with them on this. Yeah, full titanium, both sides. First flick. Yeah, that ain't bad for a very first flick. I've been told these take a while to break in. And I know they're not like super drop shutty like something on bearings. I do know that. I'm not expecting it to be. They do run on washers. But that was a pretty impressive first flick. It is S35 VN. They are transitioning later this year into S45 VN. But this is an S35 VN one because I'm impatient. But if I like it, I might get another one, and then I would get it in S45. But wow, the ergos are excellent. Very, very, very good. Very good ergos. This pocket clip, man, I don't feel it. Not even a bit. Not even a bit. Jimping's pretty aggressive up here, but not horrible. It is a big sucker. That's why I was looking at the specs, and a lot of people compare it to the XM18, but I'm going to bring out one of my XM18s here in a moment, but that's almost slender, more slender handle, but that's almost XM24 size, I think. I'm not quite sure. That is, I know it is a 4-inch blade, so that's a pretty big naff. But yeah, first impression's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, it still drops pretty good. Yeah, but it doesn't quite, not quite bearing drop, but it ain't bad. And here's something I want to try. I'm probably going to screw it up on camera. It's the first time I'm trying it, but I saw somebody do this in a video. My buddy Matt showed me a video of his, and he can do it. You can front flip it, whatever. Yep. Let me get it. Let me try again. Like I said, I have this camera pod in my way. Oh, come on. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to sit here and do it till I get it done. There we go. Yeah, you can front flip it. It's not the easiest thing in the world to front flip, but it ain't bad. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. When this thing gets really broken in. Like I said, people have told me that these take a while to break in. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, still, when you completely release the lock bar, it just drops right shut. It's just that the lock bar tension doesn't let it drop all the way without a little bit of wrist. Build quality seems good. Let's do some stats here. I know I'm going to read their stats for length. You have a blade length of 4 inches, overall length of 8 13/16 inches. Is that precise enough for you? The rest of it, we can do ourselves. We have the technology. So let's bust out the calipers here. Yeah, blade thickness 0.15765, something like that. These calipers need a new battery. I think they're going a bit wackadoodle. Oh, come on. Yeah, somewhere in that 0.155 sort of region. They say 0.154, so that's probably about right. Handle thickness. Yeah, right around the usual 0.5, 0.52, something like that. Check the thickness behind the edge. I do have my reading glasses on, so I'm actually going to be able to do this correctly. I was prepared for once in my tiny little life. But, yeah, 23 thousandths behind the edge, 23 and a half. I don't know if you guys can see that at that angle. Not too bad. Let's get a weight on this. Doesn't feel super heavy. It is full titanium, though, so let's see. Hello! I like my new scales that say hello to me. Makes me feel special. 6.1 ounces. Definitely not light. Not too bad. We're going to go into some size comparisons next, so let's just bring out the first one I was going to compare it to. We'll do side, but while we have the scale out. This is a full titanium XM18, so it's a much more fair comparison. Yeah, 6.25. It's still a little bit lighter than a full Ti XM18. If I remember correctly, the G10 XM18 is more in the 5.5 range. So let's bust out the XM18 and the Harsey, because these are two knives that can compare a lot. Yeah, you can see Harsey's a lot longer, more slender knife. But yeah, I think now I have to get an XM24, just for the sake of comparison. I'm just doing it for science. I'm just doing it for the people. But I do kind of feel like now I need an XM24 just to compare the two, because this does seem a bit more XM24 in length anyway. Maybe a more appropriate battle to the death than against the XM18. I'll probably do both, but all right. What else here did I want to compare it to? We'll bring out some more pricey knives. Your Chris Reeves Sebenza 31. See, it's a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, it's a good sized knife. And what else do we have sitting out here? Your full-size Griptilian. And your Paramilitary 2. When I do a full video on this, I'll get some more appropriate stuff. I'm thinking I want to compare it to the 8010 and stuff like that. So, yeah. A little bit bigger than those. You know what? Screw it. I think I can reach to where my cold steels are. I cannot. Not in that one. Let's check this one. No, live television, everybody. My cold steels are not within reach, so I have what one would say is too many Spidey packs. So I don't have any of my cold steels at hand right now, so I can't compare to any of those. But I will when I do the full video. I'm thinking this is probably more like Recon 1 size, that kind of thing. Again, I do apologize for reaching off camera and not bringing anything back in return. But why I said that this might alleviate what I was looking for in my next XM18, because I do have too many of them. So I have this titanium with the Warhog scale. It's a DLT exclusive scale that was a gift to me. And I do sort of want a non-flipper XM18. And now I have this. And this definitely, design-wise, has some XM18-esque qualities. There is no doubt about that. But it's William Harsey. It's not a copy. William Harsey's a legend. He doesn't need to copy anybody. It's just kind of a good way to make things work. So you can see this is a lot. This does have some very Hinder-esque qualities for sure. And no flipper tab. So now I'm thinking, do I need a non-flipper XM18 3.5 inch? Maybe I don't anymore. Like, this might work. This might work to fill that hole in my life. And I do really like the color of this too. I just like that plain old grayish black. We'll do one more little thing here. Bring out a Yale Levi's. See how she carries. Definitely not deep carry. Does not pretend to be. Kind of fine with that on knives like this. Neither are hinders. Doesn't bother me a bit. These aren't the kind of knives you're trying to be discreet with. Wow, it's not bad getting your hand past at all. Not a bit. Very good tension on the pocket clip. Let me take this off camera for just half a second and I'll put it in what I'm wearing today, which are 511 tactical shorts. Yeah, it slides in all right. These are reinforced shorts, so sometimes you do get a little bit of a hitch getting stuff in. They have reinforced pockets for knives, so where your knife would go in. So, but yeah, the tension's really good, and you can get your hand by it completely fine. Other than the weight, which to me I'm kind of used to. 6.1 is not insane to me anymore. It used to be, but used to kind of have like a 5-ounce limit. I've totally blown that out of the water. Yeah, really good to carry. I see why you guys were raving about these. I really do. I'm going to carry it some more, do some cut tests, abuse it a little bit, do a full review on it, or at the very least put it in a long-term review in a couple of months. But let's try that front flick again, just as the closing scene. Yeah, I got it first try that time. You got to put a little wrist in it, but yeah, you can definitely front flip this. And I think once front flip this, and once it's broken in, I think it'll do it a lot easier. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is pretty cool. And thank you guys for recommending it. Man, the ergos work great for my fingers on this thing. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Look to see this knife more on the channel. I've been Brian. Have a good one.